Canada is an extraordinary country and has so much to offer travelers and residents. The most beautiful landscapes, delicious food, incredible wildlife, unique Canadian cruises, magnificent polar bears, and most importantly, the wonderful locals. It's easy to see why Canadians love their Great White North. But don't take our word for it, as we asked some local Canadians to tell us what they love about their country. Here is a list of reasons why nobody wants to leave Canada. Number 1. Canada's incredible and diverse landscapes. Covering more than half of the Northern Hemisphere, Canada is made up of thousands of lakes, 48 national parks, lush forests and open plains, towering mountain ranges like the Rocky Mountains. Imagine kayaking down the Mackenzie River in waters that flow over 2,000 miles or 3,200 kilometers. Imagine jagged mountain peaks scratching the sky at nearly 20,000 feet or 6,000 meters. See the world's most extreme tidal changes of just over 50 feet or 15 meters in the Bay of Fundy. These and many other dramatic features of nature are found in Canada, the second largest country in the world. Number 2. The local wildlife. Not only is the landscape varied, but also the wildlife. Animals native to Canada include polar bears, bobcats, moose, wolverines, beluga whales, and beavers. Canada is home to some of the largest wildlife areas in the world, and its vast hinterlands are strongholds for some of the most incredible wildlife on Earth. The land is a stronghold for black, grizzly and polar bears, as well as the silly giant moose. Its rich waters off the coast of Newfoundland and British Columbia are teeming with whales and dolphins. But it's the incredible local wildlife that really gets the blood pumping. Canada is a wonderful safari destination where you can have the opportunity to walk with polar bears, canoe across tranquil lakes to spy on moose, kayak with beluga whales, and hear the wolf cry. Canada is really fantastic. Number 3. The craft breweries. Canadians love their beer. Some of the best craft breweries are found in the Pacific Northwest. Not only do they love their beer, they are also the creators of some delicious beers. With Vancouver hosting Canada's first microbrewery, it has proven to be a breeding ground for the flourishing craft beer industry over the past 30 years. Today, there are more than 50 microbreweries scattered around Van City, each with their own vibe and specialty. Number 4. Vancouver's vibrancy. In addition to craft beer, Canadians love Vancouver's vibrant neighborhoods. Head to the cobblestone streets of Gastown for dinner, Main Street for shopping, or Commercial Drive, known locally as The Drive, for a show, at the Rio Theatre. Idyllically located between the Pacific Ocean and the coastal range, Vancouver is unsurprisingly a popular vacation destination. There aren't many cities where you can sail in the morning and then ski in the afternoon. Also, not to mention the food trucks. Vancouver's food truck scene started years ago and has grown into a delicious array of local flavors, all at a reasonable price. And the mild winters here mean food trucks are available all year round. Number 5. The friendly vibes. Known to be some of the friendliest people in the world, Canadians are honest and extremely polite. Even in Toronto's most frustrating traffic jam, you'll never hear the honking of a horn. Canadian friendliness is so infectious that you'll find yourself in deep conversation with strangers saying, please, and thank you, a lot more. Number 6. Canada's foodie capital, Montreal. In case you haven't heard, Montreal loves its food. As Canada's food capital, it's no surprise that the city boasts a plethora of upscale restaurants and an enviable selection of local produce. Frequent travelers and locals alike say, the food scene is one of the things they love about Montreal. Montreal is full of fantastic restaurants, pubs and delis. You could spend an entire summer in Montreal and barely scratch the surface of the Montreal food scene. Number 7. Its European feel. With a link to Europe dating back hundreds of years, many of Canada's cities still exude a European charm. Some Canadian favorites include Merrickville in Ontario for its 1800 stone masonry buildings, St. John's in Newfoundland for its Irish fishing village atmosphere, and Stratford in Ontario for its Shakespearean touch. Number 8. Toronto style. One of the reasons Canadians love Canada is the Toronto style. It is Canada's most populous city, a multicultural city, and the country's financial and commercial center. It has become a major shopping destination. With high-end fashion shops on every corner, vintage shops popping up constantly, 24/7 convenience stores, and 24/7 coffee shops, Toronto is the definition of shop till you drop. Number 9. Hockey. When you think about hockey, Canada is the first country to come to mind. No country shares the same passion for the game. In Canada, there is nothing above hockey. It is also in the currency. The expression, "good Canadian boy," is used almost exclusively to describe a tough hockey player, and this is a constant source of pride for the nation's sports fans. Canada's dominance in this fast-paced and punchy game was a demonstration of Canada's strength and tenacity. Number 10. Banff National Park. Head west during the colder months and you'll find the winter wonderland that is Banff National Park. It becomes a winter wonderland when visitors swap hiking boots for snowshoes. Canadians love skiing and snowboarding at Lake Louise Ski Resort or dog sledding across the Kicking Horse Pass, after which they will settle in a rustic mountain retreat in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. And, of course, playing ice hockey. Banff National Park is a truly magical place. There you have it. Write your comments in the comments section below if you want to add something on the list.
Thank you for watching Traveler's Library. Don't forget to subscribe.